everybody, welcome to my channel again, Learning English with Start. Well, today I'm going to be talking about the solar system. The solar system. But today we have a special visitor. Well, do you know who's that? One, two, three. Done. Okay, this is Pinky here. Do you remember Pinky? After a long time, we've met Pinky. Okay, well, hello Pinky. Hello. Today we're going to be talking about the solar system. Wow, that's pretty comic. Very nice topic, right? We're going to be exploring in today's thesis. Well, let's get started. I'm so excited right now. Okay, let's see. Okay, first, let's look at this part, the main part. Well, here we have is the sun. The sun is the main planet. It's also the most important planet in our solar system. This is the main part where all Earth's planets goes around it. Right? It goes around just like an orbit. Okay? Well, the sun will be just kind of like the host, right? And it will control the orbits of those planets. Okay? First, let's look at a small friend here. It's Mercury. Mercury, here we come. This is Mercury. Mercury is pretty smart. Yeah, and also very, very, very hot. Well, I want to give you some information before we are going to dig in some more, right? Each planet look clear if the planet is near to the sun, then it's hotter. If it's far, then it is colder. Okay? Well, you see, here are here are not the reals, but kind of like the sizes of those systems. Okay? Well, if it is very small, it will have a very less amount of gravity. If it's just as for Earth, then gravity would be just enough for us to walk. If those are very big, then it's very hard for us to walk. It is impossible for running. Just kind of like if we go to the moon or to the Mercury's, right? We can easily jump up and down on those, right? Well, let's get started. Let's dig in. Okay? Well, first is Mercury. Mercury is pretty small. It is pretty very, very hot. And also, it is very small here, right? It is very, very small. I'll zoom in so that you can see it clearer, maybe. There. You go. Can see it? Oh. There. Well, this is Mercury. Mercury is just like this. It's pretty small and there's not too much gravity on those. Okay? Well, that is Mercury. It also has a very slight amount of gravity. Well, imagine if we are going to die, what will happen? We can easily jump up and down or even fly in those Mercury's gravities. This is right. Next is Venus. Venus is also the next planet. Well, Venus here looks bigger than Mercury, but also not the biggest. What is the second hottest planet? Because it is in the second place. It is not as hot as Mercury, of course, but also not as cold. Well, Venus. Look, here it is. Venus. Oh, I see it. It looks pretty brown here. Yes, that's right. Okay, well, that's Venus. Next is Earth, our wonderful Earth. Well, if you're looking at Earth, when you're outer, when you're in outer space, you'll see that Earth is not flat. It's not flat, of course. Many people in the past believed that it's flat, but now it isn't. It is just kind of like this 3D ball. What do you mean? What do I mean here is that it is not flat Earth, but it's just as wonderful. It also round like this, right? And when you're looking at, let me draw something. Here is my blue paint. If I draw it right, and I change, you see that this is just kind of like a sphere. It's not just our usual flat things, right? It's different. Okay? Well, let's see. Well, Earth will have enough gravity for us. Well, that we can just usually walking and running, right? And also that's impossible for us to fly because we're very heavy. We're not as light as birds. Yes, so we can't fly. Okay, that's very bad. Okay, next is our friend, our friendly friend, Mars. And some scientists say that now Mars is gonna be a planet where we can survive next. Because some people have described that there are some places where there's waters on Mars, right? Mars is red. Do you know why it's red, Pinky? No, I don't. I think somebody's painted. No. Nobody can paint that planet. Big as the Earth. No, they can't. Well, those Mars have a special oxygens that has been mixed with metal. And also waters. Well, waters needs metals for a long time. That would make the metals to be reflecting. And then to be front. And after that, it will mix into oxygens that just look like the fronts of those metals. Well, then it will spread all over Mars. And that is the reason why Mars is red. Wow, that's pretty nice. I've never learned that before. Now you do. Okay, next is Jupiter. Jupiter is kind of like the biggest planet in the solar system. It doesn't include the suns, right? Well, Jupiter's here is pretty rocky, right? And when you're looking clear at it, kind of like looking at some news, you'll see clear out there is that there's just kind of like a hurricane or storms on those that never stops. I don't know why. Okay, next is Saturn. Saturn is very popular for its rings around it, right? Its rings around it is all made out from rocks. You know, when those rocks and dust are coming around Saturn, it makes into a wonderful view of Saturn. Next is Uranus. Uranus is pretty cold, right? The last one is Neptune. Neptune. Well, Neptune is the coldest planet because this is the farthest, and also many people says that this planet is a pink planet because some people have described that there are treasures on those. Believe that? I don't believe. Okay, but just as you think. For the last one, I don't want to say that this is a planet. This is Pluto. Why, you may ask? Why? I'm learning in some books and they say that Pluto is also a system. It's also a part of the solar system. Well, if they say like that, then maybe that book is too old, or maybe there's a mistake in that. Why? Am I lying? No. Pluto is just a usual rock. Well, why do people say that that was a planet? If it was a rock, that would be easily thinking. And they won't let it into a planet system. Well, in the past, when people first met Pluto, right? The economics here very bad, and their telescopes can only see a small part at a time. But they don't notice and they think, oh, that was a special part. I think it was a planet. And it's spread out and many people think they're a planet, right? But Pluto, actually, it was just a rock. Because now, when people have many more tools to describe and to discover about the solar system, we're looking clearer. Those Plutos are just as usual rocks. Well, we've checked it out of our solar system, and now there's still just 8 systems. Okay? Well, there's a way that we can remember those solar system in order. Okay, well, I have a sentence. Mine or none. Well, there's 2 sentences I can help us. Oops, sorry, Pinky. First is Pinky knows this. I say it to you. My very educated mom just served us noodle. Well, can you tell me what are the orders? Okay, well, mine stands for Mercury. Very is Venus. Educated is Earth. Mom is Mars. Just is Jupiter. Serve is Saturn. Us is Uranus. Noodles is Neptune's. That's a very nice way. I also have another sentence for you. What's that? What's that? My very easy method has just speed up nothing. No, my very easy method just speed up nothing. My stand for Mercury, very stand for Venus, easy stand for Earth, method stand for Mars, just stand for Jupiter, speed stand for Saturn, up stand for Uranus, nothing stand for Neptune. And remember, there's no Pluto. Okay, well, today we'll learn about solar system. The solar system has 8 parts: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And remember, 2 sentences that can help us remember the orders and author's name. They are: my very educated mom has just served us noodle. My very easy methods just speed up nothing. Okay? Well, remember those 2 sentences to help you remember better in a solar system. Remember, the solar system is very important because if there's no solar system, then there wouldn't be Earth and there wouldn't be places where we can live. Remember it. Well, now it's time to say bye. See you next time.